Hello. I almost just started with a burp. That would have been so intense. Um, I do feel like I'm kind of still in Halloween mode. I could easily be A, a pirate, B, Where's Waldo, or C, Pugsley from the Addams Family. What do you guys think? Which one's which one's it? Happy Sunday, happy November, and happy late Halloween, Dia de Muertos, and whatever else you're celebrating. What did you guys do for Halloween? What were your costumes? Did you dress up? This was the first year that I gave very little. I mean, I had a Halloween outfit planned, and then I was just like, you guys saw my rehearsal dress up, and I was like, I don't feel like this costume. And then I just I gave up. I gave up, and I should have had 2 costumes ready, but I just as you know, I haven't been feeling that great, so I was like, I just don't have the energy. I don't. I don't have the energy, but when I got to so this weekend I went to San Diego because the plan was to celebrate Halloween with my family and specifically my nephew, and they all dressed as my sister, her husband, her daughter, my niece, and my nephew all dressed as samurai, and then we were going to my friend's family's Halloween party before trick or treating. They were doing dinner before trick or treating, and my mom was like, "I'm just gonna wear one of Grandma Seiko's old kimonos to kinda go in theme with them. Do you wanna just wear one of hers?" So I wore it was, like, more of, like, a kimono shirt because it wasn't a full length. My mom wore, like, a full length kimono, and I just wore, like a kimono it was yeah, it was like a shirt kimono, just so I could be, like, a little bit in theme with the rest of the fam, but yeah, I was honestly I didn't show up to party. It was on me. I'm gonna make up for it next year in tenfold. Next year will be my year. This year, I threw in the flag early, which I'm usually not a quitter, but it happened. So, yeah, we I got into town on Friday, and then I went to my friend Kimia. Her mom is like she just knows how to throw a hell of a party. She's a great entertainer. She's kind of one of those women that you talk to and you're like, "Oh, okay, aura's on 100. I'll do anything you're doing. Sounds like fun." So she had her whole family over, plus a few neighbor friends, and then invited us over, and so my family went, and then they had a whole taco truck and or not truck, like a taco bar set up. They were making tacos hot off the grill. They were so good. They had, like, a whole salsa bar next to it. It was amazing. She had, like, a whole dessert table, a whole hors d'oeuvre table. I was like, "Oh my god, incredible." And then the neighborhood that it was in was just awesome because I would say about, like, 60% of the houses went all out, and probably, like, 75% of the houses at least had candy out in a basket, if not set up, a lot of the houses were so into Halloween, like, had one house had the Dodgers game playing on a projector against their wall while they just set up shop with, like, a little picnic table and had the candy out there ready to greet all the trick-or-treaters. Like, they were not playing any games. It was a serious Halloween community, and I respected it heavily. And, yes, it was just awesome. Cal was, like had the time of his life. It's such a difference from a 2-year-old to a 3-year-old. Like, last year, apparently, he, like, wanted to instantly go home. He was like, "Why are we in the cold? I don't get it." This year, he was just so into it and, like, kind of got what was happening, and when he saw kids dressed up as Spider-Man or, like, something that he knew, like Mickey Mouse, he was like, "Whoa, is that Spider-Man? Is that Mickey Mouse?" Even though they were the same size as him. But that's the magic of being a kid, it's like anything's possible. And then, like, it was so cute because one house, I had seen them open the door and give candy. We came, like, a minute later, and then he knocked on the door. They didn't answer, like, 30 seconds went by. I was like, "Huh, maybe they're, like, done for the night." Then, like, another 30 seconds go by, and then Cal I was like, "Okay, we could just leave them," and Cal then was like, "I'm gonna ring the doorbell," and ring the doorbell. I was like, "Okay, confidence." And he rang the doorbell, and then they came out. They just didn't hear the knock, but it was, like, really cute to watch him be like a little man on the street. He was like, "Imma get my candy. I came up your driveway. Imma get what's owed to me." And he made sure to say his thank yous, and it was so adorable. And then Saturday, I'm gonna do, like, a weekend vlog, probably will come out next week of just the weekend. It was a really good weekend with family. Then Saturday was my aunt's 50th birthday, so they had, like, a whole sushi bar and DJ while the Dodgers and the Blue Jays game was playing. And I grew up watching some baseball because my dad's favorite sport. My brother played baseball, but I've never taken a huge liking to it. Like, I like the Padres. I especially like them when they went back to the retro colors, like, when the Padres went brown and yellow, I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe I can be a baseball fan again." But I never actually watched it, like, I'd see highlights here and there. But I've watched a few of these, like, I was watching big clips of the series, and I was like, "This is kind of fascinating. Is this how all baseball games are?" And then everyone's like, "No, this is, like, the most fascinating series possibly ever." Then at my aunt's birthday, they were playing the game in the background, and my dad and I were just, like, glued to the TV because, like, holy shit, that was the craziest game ever. I was like, "Oh my god, if baseball is like this, I would watch it." It was wild, like, I never knew what was gonna happen at any given moment, and it was so weird because it was like, people just hate LA, but everyone there was San Diego Padre fans because it's San Diego, but they were all rooting heavily against the Dodgers and, like, kind of bandwagoning the Blue Jays, and I'm like, it's a different country, and you don't even know them, but that's just because you just don't like the Dodgers so much, you're suddenly a Blue Jays fan. I was, like, low key annoyed of everyone, and then some of my cousins kept trying to talk shit to me. I was like, "Do you know I've lived there for 10 years? Do you know Big H is LA born and raised?" Like, I'm not saying I'm a diehard Dodgers fan, but it's, like, so bizarre of you guys to not even know the Blue Jays, and suddenly you're, like, so rooting for the Blue Jays and, like, suddenly Ohtani's overrated. I'm like, I literally can't even talk to you guys, like, people get so delusional with sports. I was like, I don't know a bunch about sports, but I know that Ohtani literally, like, 4 games ago broke the record of, like, the best game ever played by any player ever. And then I was like, in addition to that, as a Japanese woman, there's like 3 all-star Japanese players on this team, and I'm feeling very proud about that. So for multiple reasons, I'm definitely voting for the Dodgers, and I don't care if you don't want them to win, but, like, stay out of my face because tonight, I'm a baseball fan. Like, I don't know why, like, no one could understand that. My dad got it. My dad was totally on my page. He's a Padres fan, but, he is he was an athlete growing up, so he likes players, like, he likes certain players, and so there's a few, like Yamamoto and Ohtani who he's really liked all season, probably 'cause the Japanese too, but, like, we all have some biases, and so thankfully I had him to watch it with, but I was like, "Wow, this is an amazing game." I might tune in next year to the baseball thing because that was lit. Um, then but okay, but I will say this about the Blue Jays. I'm I totally understand. I actually wouldn't have been like I wasn't at any point like, "Fuck the Blue Jays," because I think it is really cool. I like an underdog team. I get that the Dodgers are, like, fully stacked and spent, like, millions and millions and millions more than any other team this year to have basically an all-star team. I get that that's annoying. I do, and I do think the Blue Jays are really good, and they were very fun to watch. So I kind of get, like, being I was gonna respect it if they won for sure. It was a cool team. I was just like, like, why are you guys talking shit to me? A, I'm not like the most massive Dodger fan, and B, I don't even watch baseball. So like, why are you talking shit to me? It's like, I guess that's like a cousin thing. The party was really fun. The party was really fun, especially when the game was over, because then there was, like, dancing and stuff too, so it was overall, like, fabulous. I had, like, 20 pot stickers in total that night because it was, like, a whole Japanese dinner with the sushi pot stickers, like, short rib, chicken teriyaki. It was epic, and then today, this morning, we celebrated my mom's birthday. We celebrated it a week late, but we've been planning to go to brunch for a while because my mom was like, "Just come when you're here for the other events, and we'll celebrate it then." So, it was all around awesome, and then I got back and, I just got I'm just getting settled in. I'm pretty tired, but I was like, I definitely wanna be able to go live at least for a little with you guys and see how your week was. How was your Halloween? Any plans for this week going on? What's the tea? What's the drama? Okay, now I'm gonna leave it to you guys in the chat. Let's see. Lloyd, Nance, Team Steez. Thank you, Lloyd. Hi, Emmanuel. Hope you had a good Halloween and week, Steph. Thank you. Red carpet talk. I did lots more Halloween festivities this year compared to last year. That's awesome. That's what I'm hoping for next year for me. Next year, I'm gonna show up to party. I'm gonna be ready. Thanks, Emmanuel. Dion, hey, Steph, how's your Halloween? Did your nephew get a lot of candy? Yes, he did get a ton of candy. He did, and they're like, he went straight for the M&Ms. I feel like that's a kid favorite, maybe because of, like, all the colors going on. But I was like, "That's a interesting choice." I was always a Reese's gal growing up, but hey, everybody's different. If you're still in the Halloween mood, the first week of November is good to get it out of your system. Totally. I was thinking of watching, like, a few more spooky movies or Halloweenish movies, because why should the party stop now? William Smith, let's fucking go. Steph stream. I'm eating a candy apple right now. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds so dank. Any other things on it, or is it just a caramel apple? Is it just caramel apple, or do you do peanuts or chocolate or, like, anything added? White chocolate is sometimes good on it too. Oh, I love a candy apple. That's awesome. Red Carbonara, I used to eat caramel apple slices often. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, that's a very Pugly shirt. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more Pugly than anything maybe. Steph, get a break, you can be a mime. Oh, okay, mime added into the mix. Good option. I think option D, Parisian baddie. Okay, okay, so we're going more like mime Parisian. I like that. Slash Pugsley. Oh gosh, also the Hamburglar. So true. Power. Hi, Steph. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Red carpet talk. Steph in Paris would be better than Lily Collins acting. Oh my god. You know what? It was one of those shows I put on just as, like, cleaning like, a show while I was cleaning, and then there was a season that got so over the top soap opera-y, and I get why that would appeal to a lot of people, but it just is like, doesn't appeal to me. It was just so over the top where I'm like, "Oh my god, this is insane," that I checked out. I couldn't even watch it as cleaning. But I do love the outfits in it, and I love the what's her name? She's, like, the older, sexy woman that works there, Emily in Paris. She's my favorite character. Uh, why isn't she even on this? She should be first listed. This is stupid. Oh, Sylvie. Okay, her real name is Philippine Leroy Bialu. Oh, she's very French. Yeah, she's just sexy. Dion, Steph, did you hear about a group called the Women of the KKK putting flyers in kids' Halloween bucket in Mechanicsburg? Look it up later. It's horrible. That sounds horrific. I think that jail sounds appropriate for that behavior. Mel, what happened this year? Sick? I've just been, like, having some health stuff, so I haven't felt, like, 100%, but I felt good. I think just by the time I got there, I was, like, I was exhausted from the week, like, trying to juggle work while not feeling 100%, and then I just didn't plan an outfit, so I was like, I'd rather just be use all my energy to have, like, a great time with my family than deal with a costume. So that's kind of what happened. Yes, I feel sorry, nothing chicken noodle soup can help or hot cocoa. I know, I am tired, I will be honest. I really am tired. I think tonight's maybe like a 7 PM bedtime for me. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep very well either because, in San Diego, I sleep on the pull-out couch, and it's an old pull-out couch. And they tried to put like a 1-inch type mattress cover on it, but you can still kind of feel the springs. So I just didn't sleep very well. And then, like, when I'm with my nephew, I use all my energy, like, the entire day to play with him. So I think I'm just exhausted, but I am happy to be here. Don't get it twisted. CJ, damn, I thought was your Halloween outfit. Thought you was going with sexy mime, but then I was like, where's the braid? That's hysterical. I have one. I should put it on. But it's orange, it wouldn't match. Sexy mime, that's hysterical. Have you guys seen that? There's, like, this Instagram reel that was hysterical. It has, like, an insane amount of views on it, but it's, like, a sketch if your roommate was a mime, but in it, he's, like, actually creating secret doors and traps that they're accidentally falling into. It's so funny. I'll try to find it and put it in the Discord. Um Oh, LOL, I accidentally had it paused and I'm a few minutes behind. Halloween should be 1 week long. I'm totally for that. I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Casey Grant. Hey y'all, what's up, stuff? Hey girl. Thanks for being here. Andrew Thomas. Hey. Red Carpet Talk. Are people doing November 1st Halloween parties this year? That's what I was wondering. I feel like they should. Totally. I was like, it should be a 2-day week event at least. Because November 1st is still Dia de Muertos, and it's like, that's right there, and it's still the Halloween spirit, and it's a Saturday night following the Friday, like, why wouldn't there be? We should ask Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum or Janelle Monáe, the 2 CEOs of Halloween. They'll know. Andrew Thomas, I had a sad Halloween. My cat named Kitty Puppy passed away. I love that name so much. Passed away on Halloween morning. She was 17. She couldn't move and was crying in pain. Oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry. That's devastating. That's so devastating. 17 is an amazingly long life. I'm sure that you kept such good care of her. And I hope that she feels peace and isn't in pain anymore. And I'm sorry, that is such a like, losing your pet is awful. That really, really sucks. Let us know if there's anything we can do, but in the meantime, sending you love and hugs for sure. It's a little late. Did Steph dress up? Like, right now, does it look like I'm dressed up or at Halloween? I wore, like, a little kimono, like a half-ass kimono. That's the best I could do. Uh, um, I watched the last 3 or 4 innings of Game 7. Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, I do not watch baseball at all. Neither do I, girl. This was a first for me. I was traveling this weekend, was an ATL. Oh, awesome. Oh, yeah, how'd your flight? Did the second flight work out? And how was your trip? Are you back now? Oh. Red carpet talk. I don't watch baseball on TV really, but I like going to live sporting events. I saw the last Yankee game of the season before playoffs. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Live sporting events are awesome for sure. It's definitely a fun atmosphere, especially something like the Yankees. Abdil, what's up, Steph? Hello, everyone. Hey, Abdil, thanks for being here. Rihanna, my dad's parents were so upset when the Blue Jays lost. I don't really follow baseball, but I feel like Toronto needed the win after Drake brought us down. Oh my God. I know. Someone was like, I feel like this is LA taking a victory lap on Toronto again. And then everyone keeps playing the song Not Like Us. But like to me, I love Canadians. And okay, you're not gonna put your butthole in my face right now. It's not gonna happen. Um, I love Canadians. I do, and I felt so bad for them. Like that sucks to have game 7 there because when the game 6 and 7 moved to Toronto, I was like, "Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap." Like to be in your own home city and to have like honestly their hitters were so amazing. Like I can't believe how many hits they were getting off. I was like, "This team is awesome. I think they're gonna win." So I feel for Toronto. That's a big hit. But I also say this all to say I don't include you guys with the I like I don't feel like Canada should have or really did take a loss with Drake. It's like he's kind of like his own entity that just started being lame. But I don't hold that against Canada. PTB Productions, hello. Happy November. Hey. Thanks for being here. Um, enter Lenman. The Dodgers can go back to eating ice now. Yeah, I really hope that they don't go to the White House. I was like, remember when he called you losers? Don't go to the White House. William Smith. Maybe he's right though. That Mickey Mouse is short though. I never thought Mickey Mouse was the size of a grown. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Red carpet talk. If Mickey is shorter, then how big is Pluto? Right. There has to be proportions. Andrew Thomas. Yeah. So I wasn't able to enjoy my Halloween, and I still think about Kitty Puppy for a while and how she used to take out clothes out of the basket and try to play with them. Oh, Kitty Puppy's the best name ever. I can't get over that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it definitely makes sense that you're still thinking about it. I mean, that just happened a few days ago. It takes a long time to grieve a pet, and as long as you need is appropriate, in my opinion. But that's awesome that you're already recalling great memories and funny things that she did because I feel like that's all we really have at the end of the day is those memories and just thinking of the funny parts of our old pets and what they used to do. Mel, it's my birth month. Oh my God. Are you a Scorpio, Mel? Or are you a Sagittarius? I forget. What's your exact birthday? I love November. November is a great month. Emmanuel, my Texans lost to the Broncos, man. Their defense was crazy good. Also, Packers lost to Panthers. Not a good day for me. Oh, I'm sorry. It sucks when your teams lose. MDL. The Dodgers are basically running this era as the it team in baseball. Totally. Mike Joyce. All I did for Halloween was watch Begonia. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. What'd you think? LMAO about rooting for Toronto. It's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Low key, that's how they all were acting. I'm like, okay. Mike Joyce, Reese's are the best. Yes, they are classics. Andrew Thomas, my favorite Halloween candy is Crunch Bars. I'm still watching some horror stuff this week. Okay, that's kind of like an obscure one, but I'm not mad at a crunch. I'm not mad at a crunch bar. Luke James, hope you're well. Hi, thank you. Got my ticket for IMAX for Predator Badlands this Friday. Cannot wait. Awesome. I hope that's great. Predator Badlands was good. Oh, good. You liked it. Awesome. Melda's reviews. Only saw 2 seasons of that show. I jump ship. Oh, Emily in Paris. Yeah. I think I watched 2 too. Kyle Ray's. I just rewatched The Batman, which starts on Halloween this Halloween, and forgot how amazing that movie is. Can't wait for the sequel. That movie is so good. I love how moody it is and stylistic it is. And then just the story itself is awesome. And I love the entire cast. I can't wait for the sequel too. I'm glad that they're going forward with it. Mike Joyce, I try not to eat anything sticky like caramel apples. I have this irrational fear that if I eat anything too sticky, my teeth might fall out. Yeah, I think like I've had repetitive dreams where I have like those caramel apple pops, and like if you bite down and your teeth get stuck, because that used to happen when I was a kid, and then it pulling out a tooth. Red carpet talk. My mom's side is French speaking, so the Emily in Paris pilot was enough for me. Couldn't watch anymore. Oh, yeah, I heard the French were like, "What the fuck is this?" I watched, like, a 40-minute video from this French YouTuber that just absolutely lit it to pieces and was like, "This is insane and so offensive." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay." William Smith, happy birthday to your mom. Thank you. She's a legend. I'm so happy she was born. My Scorpio queen forever. Manual, I actually need to finish rewatching The Batman. I'm watching it with Reeves commentary. Oh, that's fun. Um, are we okay? LOL. Love you, Steph. Are you okay? Love you. Who knows? Oh, by the way, everyone, this is a good time to say that, yeah, are we okay? Because we know SNAP benefits have ended for a lot of cities and people, millions of people won't have the benefits that they need to feed themselves and their families. And so like I was like so down about it, but then I saw a lot of food banks posting that they're going into overdrive to kind of account for this and hopefully fill in some of the space that this has left people and the emptiness and with the hunger. And so that's really been hopeful for me and amazing. I love humans getting together and just like focusing like we don't need to rely on the government, even though our government, who we pay taxes to, should be helping our fellow citizens and our brothers and sisters out there. But should they be a failure to us, the power of the people can get through and we can help one another. I think there's something super amazing about that. So I've actually reached out. It's inspired me to reach out to a few food banks and start volunteering my time. But I just something I want to throw out there. If you guys have extra cans lying around or you want to go donate or just donate your time if you don't have the money to donate physical goods or money, then just being able to donate your time to these food banks that are kind of pulling the slack for our government. Um, that's just an option out there that it's like sometimes you get so down on what the current events are and then you forget like, oh, there's people who are out there thinking for us and they've got our back. So it just inspired me to be like, I want to get out there and donate some of my time and resources to do what I believe is possibly the most basic human right we can do, which is make sure all of us are fed in our day to day. So, random segue, but probably nothing more important than that right now in this country. Um, okay. Orange would make the lime look funnier. Damn, okay, is it by me? Oh my god. You guys, it's our lucky day. It's our lucky day. Because I have this right here. I forgot it was right here. You guys, how do I look? Wee. Should I put it to the side? Or do you like them center? Let me know, side or center. I feel like when it's on the top, I kind of look, because my hair's in a bun, kind of looks like a chef hat. Okay, we'll fix it. Okay, now I look like a sailor. I need to put the bun down. Hold on. Just put the pony down a little. Okay. Oh, yes. Mhm. Yes, oui, mon ami. Okay, Andrew Thomas. After this week, then I will be watching some Thanksgiving stuff like Smallville episodes and the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. Is that Thanksgiving stuff? That's so funny and, like, specific, I love that. I'm definitely watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, like, very soon. That's my favorite Thanksgiving movie ever. Mel, I do spooky stuff all October. Yeah, you've been with it. Shannon, extra sleep time today, for sure, locking in. When I'm done with you, fam, I'm locking into sleep. Yep, absolutely. Hope you guys get your 8 hours of beauty rest too. Start your week right. William Smith, by the way, I hope you're feeling better, Steph. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I mean, no, I couldn't think of a proper Halloween film to watch, but oh well. Okay, this is what the Discord's for. Because we have some serious spooky folks in the Discord, and I feel like you could just be like, "You guys, I can't think of a Halloween film. What should I watch?" And then like people would have sent you so many suggestions and gotten you on track. Mel does reviews. There's Halloween parties last weekend too. LOL. Yeah, I know there was. I saw that. I was like, I love it. Do it all month. Abdiel, I plan on taking some time off soon from work, so I'll be catching up on some TV shows that I've been putting off and get some things done around the house. That's awesome. That's awesome. I totally get that. I kind of took off and don't know exactly how my week's gonna go this week, but I didn't do as much last week because I was like, I need to prioritize just like feeling better and getting some stuff done around the house. So I love that. What are you gonna watch? Okay. I didn't get much sleep, but surprisingly still energetic. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes the nights I got the least amount of sleep, I'm like the funniest I've ever been. As like a weird, especially like I remember on like some nights that I was out, like went out partying and like had a few drinks, I'd wake up the next morning like a comedian. And I was like, what is this? It's like runoff. Um, Second flight was delayed, but finally got to ATL in bed by 3 a.m. Oh God, a delayed flight. But I'm glad you got there. I need to finish Squid Games. Emmanuel says I need to finish Squid Game season 3, and I'll probably watch Task soon. Oh yeah, I finished. It's like funny. I took like a massive break from like the first half of season 3 Squid Game, and then the second half, but I did finish it. It was just so brutal. Like it's just so messed up what happens in that show. Mel's okay. I'm back home in Florida today. Okay. Welcome home. The trip was good. The Brandy and Monica show brought out Tank, Summer Walker, Ludacris, and Missy Elliott, Kelly Rowland Open. That's epic. What did you wear? That is so fun. I saw the Brandy and Monica tour bus drive by in my neighborhood a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Damn, that must be a show. That's awesome. What a lineup." Ugh. Wow, love you, LOL. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Um, William Smith, I follow this guy who is a straight man married with kids, and he dressed like slutty George Washington, and it's the most unhinged, hilarious thing I've ever seen. That's so funny. That's funny. I love when guys like get kind of wild on Halloween. Like, it's not just for the girls. Get out there, boys. Dion, the citizens of Mechanicsburg led to a no hate rally after it happened, letting those haters know they will not be intimidated. That's awesome. I love protests. Mel does reviews. I needed Missy to perform more songs. I love her and she needs to tour. Missy is one of my favorites of all time. I'm up like she is like she's just the GOAT in so many aspects. She should go on tour. That's a tour I'd definitely go to. Oh my gosh, my birthday is November 13th. I'm a Scorpio. Obsessed. Yes, Mel, I'm obsessed with this. God, I love a Scorpio. Oh, Roxanne? Hello. Want to talk about a Halloween costume that fucking slayed? You know what was so funny, Roxy? Sorry, I'm gonna talk shit about. I'm gonna just air out some of your shit. I hope you're still here for this. Um, I was texting Roxy on Friday, and I was like, "What are you? What's your Halloween costume?" Because it's like one of the first years we didn't talk about Halloween costumes, which was weird. And she's like, "I have 2, but one of them depends how I'm feeling about my body." And then she posted what I think she was talking about, and she literally had a six pack. And this is why, like, we can be our own worst hater sometimes because, like, what are you talking about? Sorry to I'm not gaslighting you because you were gaslighting yourself. Sorry to air out your tea, dude, but you're insane. Like, holy shit. Because also, I do know that she's been lifting weights and in the gym, and it shows. I was like, "I don't think your body's ever looked like you've always had, like, a 10 out of 10 body, but I don't think it's ever looked, like, that fucking good." I was like, "Okay. I didn't think we were going this hard this year. Thanks for the memo." Yeah, I was obsessed with it. Um, but I hate to say, I haven't seen Jennifer's Body. And I know the metaphor, and I know it's, like, such an awesome movie. I know I'm gonna love it. I just haven't seen it, so I was like, "Fuck, I wish I could connect to this more." And then as I was scrolling through, I was like, "I feel like this is Jennifer's Body, but I don't know. Please, God, let her post in her in the carousel a photo of what the costume is." And then she did, and I was like, "Okay. Okay, it's Jennifer's Body." Um, yeah, Roxy's here. Make some noise. Okay. Let's see. RQM DSMD. Hey. Canada should deport Drake. That's hysterical. I don't know about that, but definitely like not rep him as hard. As long as he's repping Tory Lanez, we don't rep him. Um yeah. Rocks is here. Let's all continue our assignment. Be chill, guys. Be chill. We don't know when this we don't know when it will happen again. Okay, we're having food drives for 2 local food banks. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's so great how many different organizations are doing stuff right now. It's pretty easy to get involved, especially in like big cities. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of help. So that's awesome that you have 2 that you know about. That's great. That makes me feel like there'll be less people that go home hungry. Um, Kyle Ray's, I spent the day with my sister and brother-in-law's family today at Six Flags. It was fun spending time with my niece and nephews, even though I couldn't ride any rides due to my chiropractic therapy. Oh, that's a bummer you couldn't ride rides, but that's awesome that you went with your family. That's great. How busy was it? I haven't been to Six Flags in a minute. I don't know if I've been since we went with the World Girls, which was like years ago now, since I fainted. That's crazy. Good memories. William Smith. Steph, did you say if you watched any Halloween movies or shows this week? I might have missed it. Yes, I watched Casper, I watched Hocus Pocus, and I watched Coco. Those are that's what I've watched. But did I see anything else? I watched Thursday Murder Club with my family, which is like not really a Halloween movie, but it's like kind of a fun spook. It was really cute. Um, okay. Mike Joyce, does daylight savings time throw anyone else off? I always feel a bit off sick for a few days every time it happens. This one doesn't as much because we gain an hour, but definitely the one in March where we lose an hour, it messes me up. They say that daylight savings days, there's the most accidents occur of the year on daylight savings day. The most accidents, I think heart attacks and something else my brother was telling me, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it just throws everything off." I was like, "Okay, they need to get rid of this." Especially on the West Coast, like, we do not need this. Mr. Indie Fanatic, the How We Made Your Mother podcast with Josh Radner is a great listen. Okay, I love a good podcast. Kyle Ray, the spinal health is important. The bed you sleep on matters. Yeah, I know. I need to up my when I go there, I need to like I don't know, maybe get like a thicker mattress topper or something because it's not cutting it. It's not cutting it. Pieces of April with Katie Holmes is a good Thanksgiving movie. Knives Out is coded enough, but Charlie Brown is where it's at. Charlie Brown's a classic. William Smith about SNAP, making it harder for underprivileged kids, elderly, and people with disabilities get food is objectively evil, period. It's not about politics, it's just evil. Yeah, like I don't even know what the conversation is. Couldn't agree more. It's just it should be an absolute non-negotiable. And, like, some of the stuff that I've seen is so distasteful and disgusting, I don't know how people even think like this. They'll be like they're taking photos of different food items that are EBT qualifying and being like, "Why would my taxpayer money go to these, like, blueberry muffins?" And it's like, what do you even mean? Like, so, like, what are people who can't afford food allowed to eat in your mind then? Like, what? Like, man, what a waste of brain space. That's just that that's just so wrong. I don't even I wouldn't have even been able to think of a thought like that. Like, "Oh, my tax dollars go to this specific type of food? Oh, no. Weirdos." Rihanna, Spooky Q, Chad Michael Murray and his wife refuse to spend a single night apart. They will decline projects and only allow one person to work at a time so that they can sleep in the same bed at night. And that has always creeped me out that they would decline a project they really want to work on simply to share a bed together until the end of time. Would this be a deal breaker for you? Like, would it be a deal breaker for me if my partner wanted me to sleep in the same bed as him every single night, no questions asked, and, like, even at the cost of a job? Or is or would I agree with them? I guess I'll just try to answer it. I definitely yeah, probably because you want your partner to want you to reach the highest peaks of your career possible, and so that feels debilitating. What I would appreciate, what I would think is more up to my speed is that if I, let's say, was gone away for a few months doing something that hopefully my partner could come for some of that. So you're not spending the whole time apart, and try to make a compromise there. But yeah, this feels like very, very strict and would affect your career, which I don't know if I guess that's what they chose. But yeah, I wouldn't love that. I mean, no, yeah, stuff I can relate. I need to catch up on sleep. Not gonna lie, it's been hard being back home. So used to living in LA. My body's like, send me back. Moving's tough for sure. Can take a while to adjust and be like, this is my new home. Mel, my outfit was basic stuff. I'm a basic dresser. I'm not as fly as you. Oh my god. You are fly and you're awesome. Don't say that you're basic. But also there's nothing wrong with basic. Like basic's like the derogatory term for classic. Like let's do a lens perspective switch. Like maybe you're just like a classic beauty and that's hot. You know what I mean? You don't need to be like a peacock. Like you can be like a beautiful dove and it's like just as cool, just different. Different. But if you ever wanted to dress more fly, we can talk. William, stop looking like a French of mine. I know. I'm like still wearing this. Like for those who are coming in, if you're coming in now, just know that I was trying to complete my look, and I was baited by Sam Red and others in the chat. Red carpet. You know what? Chad Michael Murray will always be a male celeb crush for me. Yeah, I feel like anyone who watched what was it, One Tree Hill with him? No, or Cinderella Story, or any of those. I feel like they feel that way. He was like big 2000s. Big 2000s. I like totally messed up my hair for that. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here soon, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna get through some of these. I mean, I know Steph, I've been watching parts of the Depth v. Heard trial, and I couldn't help but say, please God, let this toxicity never find me. It's like a super accurate thing to ask after watching or hearing about that. I couldn't agree more. It was like I feel like both parties did like the craziest shit ever, and I don't know why people get like some people like live off of fights and stuff, and it's like, I just need peace, brother. So I don't think it will ever find you, Emmanuel, and I'll hope that it never does as well. Steph looks like she can be a Wes Anderson character, a mix of Moonrise Kingdom and Life Aquatic and Steve Zissou. Oh my gosh, I love all those movies. I definitely one year need to do a Wes Anderson Halloween costume. That's a great that's a great shout. Maybe one of the characters from Tenenbaums. Okay, let's see. I also had a crush on the human version of Casper, aka Devin Seawall. That's hysterical. Kyle Ray, my 3-year-old nephew asked me if I like his shoes, and I said, yes, can I have them? He said, no, they cost money. I couldn't stop laughing. That kids really do be saying the darndest things. It's so funny. The new thing my nephew says is he goes, what the heck? What the heck? It's so cute. Rihanna, is Elizabeth Debicki the Wonder Woman fan cast you're in agreement with? I'm for Audrey Jorna, but let me see Elizabeth. Uh, I like this actress, but I'm for Audrey Jorna. That's my personal choice, but I do like this actress. Pretty tasteless for Trump to throw a Gatsby party at Mar-a-Lago the day before SNAP benefits end. He's also posting all about how he renovated the Lincoln bedroom that day too. The photos from that party will be studied. You just like can't make this shit up. Okay, yeah, I see some Audrey Jorna fans. You hear me, you see me. Thank you. You look good with the beret. Thank you. I do love a beret. Mr. and D fanatic. I told my nieces I'm going to review both Wicked movies. The oldest responded, "This is my Star Wars uncle, LOL." That's funny. William Smith, ChatGPT says, according to Disney, Mickey Mouse's official height is 2 foot 3 inches, LMAO. So your nephew was right. Oh my God. That's amazing. I mean, I'll get some sleep stuff. That is what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Um, during this tired time. I appreciate you. I hope something great happens to you. I will be back in some form of or another on Tuesday and Thursday, and then Sunday as well. Join us in the Discord if you have any questions, thoughts, or vibes to share. There's a ton of stuff going on in there. And in the meantime, have a fabulous rest of your night and have an amazing week. You're the best.